Subscribe to Smartphone Tutorials and hit the notification bell icon to get instant notifications. Welcome to another video, and this device, well, it doesn't stop surprising me. We've had a very long run of these videos like the installs and previews, and I am working on the full reviews. Half of them have been shot and a lot of things are ready, but the installs and previews just keep coming in again and again, and I cannot afford to miss out on a new ROM that you guys would like. So today's install and preview is about Baikal OS. This is the first time I'm installing this, so we're going to have a look if it is any different, how stable it is, or if there are any bugs or features missing and stuff like that. Typical install and preview stuff on Smartphone Tutorials. But before we do that, remember we have covered more than 9,000 subscribers, and the giveaway is going to be announced. The winner is going to be announced once we cross 10,000 subscribers. So in the description there is a link to the giveaway. Go ahead and participate and share it as much as you can to increase your chances. At the same time, here's a card to my second channel, that is Kratos390. Go ahead and check that channel out as well. Now, without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. My name is Kailash. Let's install Baikal OS on the Pocophone F1. Alright guys, so looks like it's time to install Baikal OS on the Pocophone F1. Now before we do that, there are a few things that I would request you to take care of. First, and the very important thing, is you need to back up all your data and make sure all your important information from the phone is secure. Now I'm not saying it will wipe everything if you already have TWRP and stuff like that, but it's always better to be safe when it comes to your data. Second thing, of course, there are basic requirements that you need to have an unlocked bootloader, you need to have a custom recovery like TWRP installed, and you also need to have the ROM and GApps copied to the phone's internal memory. At the same time, you need to have at least more than 30% battery to avoid that you don't have any issues while flashing. Considering that you've taken care of all of those things, it's a very simple procedure. After that, we will go to wipe, advanced wipe, and then Delvic cache system data. Please do not wipe internal storage or micro SD because that's where your files would be. And then go to install. First we will select Baikal OS, add zips, and open Google Apps and swipe to confirm flash. Coming into TWRP, the phone was on the latest beta, that is 9.3.1, and that is the reason I'm not including a firmware flash. But if you are on an older MIUI version, I would also recommend you to flash the vendor or the firmware file. At the same time, one very important aspect is that you need to make sure that you've removed all the password security codes from your lock screen. On a lot of times that ensures that you don't have any problems booting into TWRP and booting into a new ROM and stuff. Right now the TWRP for Pocophone supports decryption automatically, so that should not be a major problem. But you know, if you are aware that you're going to flash a custom ROM, so to avoid problems, from my personal experience, and I've flashed like 10 or 15 different ROMs in the last 1 month or so, I'm just telling you guys to go ahead and remove everything. Now let's wait for Google Apps to flash. Okay, so looks like the flash is done, so we're going to do wipe cache in Delvic, swipe to wipe, reboot system. So the first boot, as always, will take anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes. This is a relatively very fast device. Remember, it has flagship grade hardware with the Snapdragon 845, and oh, that's where the boot animation is. Baikal OS. It's something different, and I think I have a bear on the boot screen, so that looks interesting. And remember, this is my first encounter. This is the first time this bear or Baikal OS is on Smartphone Tutorials, so let's see how it is and what are the features. Let's wait for it to boot up. Okay, so just like that, we are on the home screen of Baikal OS, and I think that bear that we were looking at is like a polar bear, because we see ice and some other things, as well as it's a very stockish launcher. Now okay, we have app drawer, gestures icon. Okay, and if you look at the collection of the apps, there are very few of them, but the Baikal OS looks like the customization menu. Okay, so it asks us to root the device if we want more functionality. Okay, so this is basically the about section of Baikal OS. Do we have anything over here? No. And device features. Okay, so the customization is here as well. We have ambient display. Okay, pickup, hand wave, pocket. Let's see if we can go ahead and lock this screen to have a look at this feature. Okay, so yes, ambient display does work. Double tap to wake is working, so that is a good sign. You have direct sound enhancer and all the sound enhancement features are available. Then you have application profiles. Apart from that, you have buttons, navigation, recents. So basically there is a fair bit of customization available in this OS as well. Let's see what we have in theme. We can select the base theme to be black transparent, and accent color is something we can choose. Gold, that's interesting. Oh, that actually looks like gold. That's pretty good, I would say. Let's go to, say, denim. What does that look like? Okay, that's sort of a blue. And then what about red? This combo has always been my favorite, as you can see. And moving on to the settings. Now before we move on to settings, let's quickly have a look at all the other customization options here. So we have update center, so we do have OTA update support as well. Update version says press check to start. I don't see that option, but nonetheless we do have OTA update support. And BE customization, show launcher icon, do not hide preferences. Okay, now let's go to settings here. Now as you can see, we are in settings right now, and you have this same customization menu over here as well. So of course the Android version is Android 9 Pie. Baikal OS Power Save 9.0. 5th February is the security patch, so they are yet to come up with a latest version, and that's your standard Android Pie or Android P Easter egg. So let's quickly have a look at the basic features. For example, is voice over LTE working? We have an icon over there, so I'm pretty sure voice over LTE is working. Let's quickly make a call and see.
Welcome to
There you have it. So voice over LTE is working just fine. And look at the camera app here. So it's the basic Google camera, not Gcam. And I'm pretty sure it would be working just fine, because that is the case with most of the custom ROMs. And yes, it is indeed working just fine over here. So very few minimalistic applications and a very good theme based customization, a lot of customization options, and the ROM looks to be stable, because I've still not encountered any force closes or errors or hangs or lags. We will come up with a full review of this one as well, because it looked like to be a very good ROM. But for now, this was the install and quick first look at Baikal OS for the Pocophone F1. If you like this video, guys, like, share and subscribe, and do comment in the comment section if you want me to review this. For now, this is Kailash signing off at Smartphone Tutorials. Until the next one, keep smiling, take care, goodbye.